welcome back to the beer program. You know me, Adam. Well, my name is Adam, and you know me as the Brewhead. Or, either way work. So, I just got back from Peterborough. Peterborough! Okay, so anyway, I just dropped off the girl, my parents, because I gotta visit their grandparents. Even though during this time of COVID, they gotta see their grandparents. But you know what, though? That's their bubble. They're in that bubble with my grandparents. So, I mean, not my grandparents, my parents. They gotta treat each other. I better drop them off for a few days in Peterborough. And of course, if I'm stopping in Peterborough, I gotta stuck out my hometown brewery. That's right, the Publican House. So, unfortunately, the one beer that I was looking forward to, and they didn't have it. They were out. Ah! What I'm talking about is the latest award-winning beer. It's the Hazelnut Stout. Man! And they didn't have it. But, that's okay. I still got beer from them, though. Because I like to support my hometown brewery whenever I can. So, we're going to run through the beer, and I'm going to review one of the beer. I don't know which one it's going to be. Whatever. So, anyway, I pretty much got two of everything. So they have the high noon, okay? So this is the retail, really nice, really delicious. So, and then of course then we got there. Now I have cross-checked this a couple times, but every time I'm going down there, they're sold out. It's the So this one is 4%. So it's obviously what the heck is that? Anyway, so really excited about trying this one for sure. And, of course, I had to go and get the cranial. So, true story, I gave a bad review one time. But that was years ago. Years ago. But since then, they have, pretty much, I feel like they have tweaked or dialed down the recipe, and now it's absolutely a retro beer that is piney, bitter, retro vibe to it, But you should still get these ones. Now, some grocery store will carry them. I know Fresco usually carry these ones. But yeah, so these ones. And of course, then we got the Henry Irish Ale. So this one is 5.5%, so it's an Irish style ale. So, it's got a rich and nutty flavor, blend with a hint of chocolate and finished with a gentle bitter. So, again, I got all these beer, and unfortunately, didn't have the hazelnut stuff, which I'm really sad about, but that's okay. Because I heard from the cashier today that they're making another batch. Okay. But that's good. And guess what? It's coming to the LTBO. That's awesome. So, I'm hoping to get it this time. I'm really hoping. Like, I know I missed out on the first couple times. I'm like, God, I keep missing out on the beer. So, anyway, we're going to review a beer. And I think we're going to go with, because football is coming on, we got the Chicago Bear. Matt Day, baby, yeah! So, Chicago Bear versus New Orleans Saints. You're going down. Ah, stop it! So, let's get into the beer. I think we'll go with. Alright, let's go with the Whitco. Because if I gave it a bad review the last time, let's go and check it out for a proper review this time. Oh, boy! Oh, I got so much energy. I've been driving all day. The frickin' weather been nuts. It's just been hailing, snowing, raining, windy, stumper. Like, every manageable. It's like driving to the fourth season. And it's crazy. So, anyway, got the beer. Now, as you can see here, pour a very bronzy golden color here. Lovely hair right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that color. Now that just reminds you of a retro type here right there. But it's not a retro. It's just a pale ale. So, the percentage is 5.5%. And is there any more information on him? So, this is the retro style pale ale. Has a huge twisted and caramel aroma on the nose. This special pale ale is full flavor with a bit of flavor that is balanced out perfectly by the coffee malt character. So, this is also a Gold Award winner at the Ontario Brewing Award. Do some tea right there. Put a quick down. So, oh yeah, definitely picking up that little bit of caramel. And almost a custody, almost grapefruity. Anyway, so cheers. Ooh, okay. Oops, got a little mustard there going on. So, they've got dining on the palate there. Obviously, there's a night roasted, not roasted, I mean the coffee malted character that's going on there. It's actually explained everything on it. Yeah, and there's bitter. It's definitely not for anybody who's just getting into the beer, for the craft beer for the first time. They might not like this right away, just because of the bitter and the piney. But in the end, this is the retro pale ale. And you know what? We're all missing our retro pale ale. And you can see it's coming back in a very uprising trend, I believe. So, again, got a nice mouthfeel with a bit of a better. But anyway, so but yeah, so you can actually get this one in the beer store. I think Dumbbell to be your actually here, and I know grocery store actually carry it. So if you happen to see it, so again, it is not your typical like juicy IPA or juicy pale ale. Say for example, if you cook this and one up against let's say Goldie or something, it's a totally good for beer, obviously, because Goldie tends to be a little bit more on the the juicy whatnot. But then when this one is a little bit good for that. And that's what I love about beer, because it's so many different styles of beer. And you know what? And that's what makes beer fun. So, with that day, cheers. Have a good one.